Negotiations with Iran are starting back up today after President Trump called off what he said would have been a massive attack on Iran's infrastructure.
Tina Krause joins us from London with what the U.S. and Iran are saying about this latest round of negotiations. Tina.
Mary, Natalie, President Trump says he spoke with Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, who told him that he and other allies prefer a deal as opposed to an attack. So Trump says he canceled those strikes to give negotiations a bit more time.
President Trump told reporters on Air Force One he chose diplomacy with Iran over firepower, saying the planned attack would have been devastating.
It would be the biggest attack since World War II, and it would have been disastrous.
Middle East allies had urged the president to give negotiations more time, fearing new U.S. strikes could ignite a much wider conflict. President Trump says a framework for a deal to end the war is in place with Iran and U.S. allies in the region. But mediators say there is no agreement yet, only talks aimed at reopening the Strait of Hormuz. And Iran's foreign ministry said today there are no direct talks with Washington. Instead, Iran is working with Oman, a key U.S. partner in the Gulf, on a possible temporary arrangement to keep the strait open.
Ultimately, they're going to have to concede to the opening of the straits.
50,000 American troops remain deployed across the region for a war expected to last no more than 6 weeks, now in its 6th month.
Hey, we've got 18 dead Americans. Prices have skyrocketed across the country for the American people.
Congress has been asked to approve another $67 billion to cover the costs of the campaign. And even some Republicans say they want more answers about where the conflict is headed.
I don't think anybody's satisfied with the level of information that we're receiving, although it is a dynamic conflict.
With the door to diplomacy back open, the question is whether both sides can keep talking long enough to find a way out.
President Trump says Israel supported his latest move to hold off on more strikes against Iran and is committed to helping to end the war. Israel has not commented publicly on those remarks, and the State Department is urging Americans across the Middle East to be on alert and get ready to leave if there is an escalation. Natalie, Mary.
All right. Tina, thank you so much.